Play Pinata Picks and Minute Madness exclusive games with insane odds you can't play anywhere else. Make your next bet at Sports Interaction. Download the app in Ontario. Use the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Or head to sportsinteraction.com/STPN to get started. It's 19 plus. Please play responsibly.
All right, guys. It's the one. The one that we're going to be following closest because it's near and dear to our heart.
Dallas?
Not Dallas.
And
No, it's Tampa Bay, Toronto. So, how we feeling?
let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just say it. There's no fucking excuse for the Leafs to lose this series. None.
Why?
Tampa's not as good as last year, and the Leafs are way better than last year. And it was a razor-thin margin between the two teams in Game 6 and Game 7. You play either of those games again, who knows? Maybe Tampa wins both again. I doubt it. There's no fucking reason they should lose this goddamn series! But it's the Leafs. The Leafs are the only team in the playoffs you cannot look at objectively, basically. Because all the evidence of the regular season, all the evidence of your eyes and ears count for nothing. Count for nothing. They've been up 3-2. They've been up 3-1. They've been up 2-1 lots of times. 1-0 lots of times.
Yes, they
The
have.
evidence of your eyes and ears does not count. So I'm going to watch the games and hope for the fucking best. And like every year, there's something I look at. Every year, there's something I look at with the Leafs. And I go, if they're going to lose,
Yeah.
here's why.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Jesse.
Since February 1st, the Tampa Bay Lightning are under 500. They are 14, 15, and 5. In their last 11 games leading into the playoffs, they are 3 and 8.
On that note, since you have their record up,
Yeah.
home ice advantage and the Leafs locking that down, it was a close one, only by 13 points. The Leafs locking down home ice advantage, so key. The Lightning were sub 500 on the road. Like, way sub 500 on the road. The Leafs and Lightning have almost identical records at home. The Lightning are extraordinarily hard to beat at home. But, there's no reason for the Leafs to lose this series.
And that's the thing. Like, it's time to take the Tampa Bay Lightning, John Cooper and Nikita Kucherov and Steven Stamkos and Braden Point and all the other guys. You take them, you bundle them up, and you put them in the dryer because they're washed.
Oh,
Like, we've gotten to the point where they've played so many games. Like, we know who this team is. Three straight Stanley Cup Finals. They're not very good right now. Right? Objectively, based on how they have played over the last 2 months, and especially this last month, they have not been a very good hockey team. They would have, they would have been on a 5-game losing streak if they hadn't beat up on the Detroit Red Wings to end the regular season. Like, that's not a good hockey team. I get that they have all of the experience, but there's no excuse for a very talented Leafs roster who has been through this now so many times to not take care of business against a team that's not very good.
They don't get to the Stanley Cup final. They probably don't even get out of the first round without Andre Palat. And they don't have him anymore. It's a big loss.
And
big loss.
their big acquisition from
Tanner
Nashville.
Jeannot.
Tanner Jeannot. Is he
Tanner
back?
Jeannot,
No.
Azemont, who they got from the Sharks.
Jeannot's the one I wanted to talk about because he's injured.
Jeannot won't be
is he
playing
still?
in the first, I think it was at least 2 games of the series.
And then,
Like-
what kind of Tanner Jeannot are you getting?
No, great job, Julian Breezewell. All of those first-round picks, all of those picks, like, great job. You got him for a guy who's not going to play.
Guys tempting fate over here.
Wow.
Here's
It's not his fault. he's not
Okay,
gonna
no,
play.
but it didn't happen. It didn't work out.
Let me
Did a great job.
Let me do something for you. I
Tim
want
was
to run us through an exercise and then we'll give our predictions. Okay.
Nick Foligno-ing him.
I would forget Tampa Bay's lineup. I would like to give you the Toronto Maple Leafs lineup for Game 1, 2022 Tampa and Leafs. Not 2023, which is what year it is. People keep forgetting that. 2022.
We did this exact same exercise last night on Game Over. It's a fun.
It's a
little
fun one.
experiment.
Are you ready? Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews, Alex Kerfoot. Line 1.
Are you? Oh my fucking god.
Line 2, John Tavares, Ilya Mikheyev, Andre Kasha.
Wow. An injured Andre Kasha too.
Line 3, Pierre Engvall, David Kampf, William Nylander.
That has to be the biggest upgrade, right?
Yeah. And then line 4, Wayne Simmons, Colin Blackwell. Kyle got suspended in game 1 and never saw the ice again, Clifford.
And Bunting did not play because he was hurt.
Let me run you through the defense. Not so bad.
No, that was.
Listen, it's not great. The forward group was bad, but the
Oh,
defense-
you mean the defense upcoming was?
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Morgan Riley, Ilya Lyubushkin. Line 1. Line 2, Jake Muzzin. And you got to remember, this isn't LA top of his health, Jake Muzzin. This is winding down his career, Jake
He
Muzzin.
had an injury. He was dealing with ailments leading
He's back.
into that playoffs.
Yeah, he's a mess.
Yeah.
TJ Brody. We like TJ Brody. And the last pairing, which actually in retrospect seems pretty great, Mark Giordano and Timothy Liljegren.
Yes.
And then Lily got scratched, and Justin Hall went back in
right.
for 5 games.
And
Yeah.
and this is the big one for me, because this is the most important position on the ice. Your goaltenders are Jack Campbell and Eric Shalgren. Eric Shalgren's not even the starter with the Marlies this year. Jack Campbell, Eric Shalgren.
Sugar was the backup?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I don't remember that.
Peter Mrazek, Michael Bunting, and Rasmus Sandin were injured. Hall, Spezza, and Abruzzese were healthy scratches. That's a
Spezza being a healthy scratch was
is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
So
bullshit.
you look at that lineup, and you look at just a player like Kyle Clifford, who played 49 seconds the entire series. Like that's his time on ice for the entire 7-game series.
God, that
with Tampa Bay Lightning.
sucks.
Where is that guy, Kyle Clifford, organizationally this year in terms of the depth chart?
isn't he the captain of the Marlies?
How
Yeah, but
far,
where
how
is he on the
far
play?
down on
Oh.
the forward group would you go to get? I'm not asking literally where is he.
What kind of letter does Kyle Clifford wear for the?
See for Clifford.
So, Steve, what I was trying to ask you, I was trying to point out
Steve
is
does not answer a direct
No.
You
question
can't
ever.
ask
Ever.
Steve Bott a question.
You're like
Yeah,
has
you're
more
like,
than one
let me
answer.
throw this
it's
basket.
Steve GPT.
Because I'll give you all of
Yeah. Steve GPT over here. I'm saying organizationally, the forward group is so it's exponentially better.
Yes.
A guy who is in their game 1 lineup is now 20th.
I was
among
about to say
forwards.
20th.
Around, like, honestly, around there, the amount of Marlies who would be above him. So you look at the upgrades and how much better this team is. And one thing I'm very proud of the Leafs, and well, I'm proud of Kyle Dubas and the management around him for doing, was going for it at the trade deadline. He
Really
did.
did.
He did the thing that we all thought, like, hey, maybe he's not capable of doing it. Going out and getting a big fish, and then going out and getting a whole bunch of other fishes around that big fish, like the Achari, the McCabe, doing Ryan O'Reilly, like all
Sam
of that.
Lafferty, give our
all
boys
of
some
that
credit.
was so it was the right thing to do, and he pushed all of his chips onto the table. Now there's no excuses. You guys got to go do it.
Six is wildly different from last year.
It's so
wildly
good.
different.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Boy, he's going to be great for Fenway Sports Group next year,
Yeah.
isn't he?
President of the Penguins.
I'm gonna beat you up.
All right, let's get to the predictions, though. Kyle Clifford, captain of the Marlies. How many goals does he get in the postseason?
Fuck off.
Did the Marlies make the
They did,
AHL?
of course.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They've been awful recently, but I want to say they clinched the division.
No way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, your prediction, guys.
I'm gonna say Leafs in 6 because I don't have the strength for Game 7. I don't have the strength. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, I'm. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a
fuck
Game
off
7?
And just say it.
Can you
Fuck off and just say it. Just say it.
Say what?
Say what you're gonna say. Say
I
it.
don't even know what you think.
Look into the camera and say it.
I don't know.
Pick the Lightning.
I'm saying
the Lightning.
I am saying Leafs in 7.
You fucker! How dare you?
Because
Pick the Lightning.
it's the Leafs. No, I'm not picking the Lightning.
Pick it.
No, I
Do
can't.
it.
No.
Lick 'em.
I'm just lick it. Just lick it. I think here's the problem with the Leafs. We'll look at this and we'll go, they should win it in 6. And they should win it in 6. But when have the Toronto Maple Leafs of this era ever done what they should do? No, this is going to be dramatic. It's coming back to Toronto for Game 7. Justin Hall's going to set a pick, but this time he won't get called for it.
I'm gonna kick you down the stairs.
It's going to happen. This is the year. You got to do it because there is no excuse, right? Toronto Maple Leafs, 7 games over the Tampa Bay Lightning just because it has to be dramatic. Jesse.
Leafs in 6. Toronto, even when something good happens, it's not even the best situation. So if the Leafs they're going to do the thing since 2004, and it's going to happen on the road. You know, it's not even going to happen at home. So that's what I think is going to happen, because we can't have nice things in Toronto, even when nice things happen. So Leafs in 6.
All right. Hey, one of us picked Leafs in 6 other than you.
Yeah.
What is it?
Throw you in
Jesse,
the
Steve, what would a Game 7 feel like, do you think?
garbage.
for you.
Feel like you getting thrown down the stairs.